Hey you guys, welcome back to the console. I know this episode took a while to make, but I'm not going to explain why these take so long to make in the beginning of every episode. So if you want to know why it took so long to make, just refer back to episode 4. I explained it in the beginning there. Other than that, let's just jump right into the news. And guys, the first thing I want to talk about is the Avengers, which has broken tons of records since its release. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I've been waiting for this movie for a long time. And to have it finally out, I saw the midnight launch, I filmed the midnight launch, I did a short review on it. Well, not a short review, it's about 7 minutes long, so if you want to see that, the link is going to be in the description. You can watch that after this video, or right now, I really don't care, but you might want to watch the rest of this, because, you know, it's a console, and I'm going to make it like once a month, even though I want to make it more. Anyway, so if I were to give you a short review of the movie right now, it's kind of like this miracle of film, in the way that nobody's ever really just made movies to build up to one big movie before. And these, like, the movies that they made were big, too. I mean, Iron Man 1, I think, generated, like, over $500 million of revenue and stuff like that. So these weren't small movies. And, you know, they were building up to this giant movie. So the Avengers had a really, really large following. And to be honest, I didn't go into it expecting that much. The trailers made it look, you know, I thought it was going to be just too action-y and, you know, just not have any depth to it. But it's a comic book movie. You can definitely tell that. It swims in that. It is a comic book movie. But you can still go along with this movie and follow it pretty well, even if you're not into the whole Marvel comic book thing. Now, I am, so it makes it that much better for me. As for, you know, the movie itself, it's got tons of comedy, it's got, you know, really, really good characters, incredible action, the writing is very, very strong, it's got incredible writing, like, it's really, really good. The story is fairly simple, you know, it's your normal story of evil guy who wants to take over the world, but the thing that makes it so good is the way it's been set up, you know? It just makes it that much more interesting. And they still are able to throw a lot of new stuff in your face, even though they're using a story that's been used a million times, you know? So, altogether, I would say it's a really, really good movie. Even if you're not into the whole Marvel scene, you will like it less than, you know, somebody that is. But you will still like it, and you'll still be able to follow it alright. As for the Avengers, I'm done. I probably ranted longer than I should. Let's talk about the next thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, Black Ops 2. Everybody's talking about it. It was just announced that it's going to be released the 13th of November, 2012, this year. So you guys that love Black Ops, you don't have too long of a wait. As for me, you know, I'm actually a lot more excited about this game than I thought I would be. And, you know, I think that's because watching the trailers for this game and thinking about the release, I'm starting to realize that I liked Black Ops 1 a lot more than I gave myself credit for. Because, I mean, I played Zombies religiously. Like, Zombies was absolutely incredible. And I really hope they have some good new zombie stuff in Black Ops 2. Because that is going to be awesome, because I love zombies. As for the multiplayer, didn't play it as much as Zombies, but the multiplayer was still really, really good. And especially, for some reason with friends, the multiplayer in Black Ops was just awesome. Like, in Modern Warfare 3, whenever I'm playing with a friend, I don't get that same feeling of fun when I'm playing multiplayer on Modern Warfare 3. Maybe it's because the friend I play with gets like 50 kills a match, but that's beside the point. So, you know, I'm actually a lot more excited for Black Ops 2 than I sound, because, you know, I'm going to love playing Zombies. I haven't played a Call of Duty game, like, I haven't really owned and played a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2. I never really owned Black Ops, I never really owned Modern Warfare, well, I owned Modern Warfare 3 for like 3 days, and then I returned it because it sucked. So, irony! Alright, next story. Now you may be wondering why I have a Game Informer in my hand. Well, this came in the mail today, and I opened it up to this page and saw this, and automatically thought, I was so angry about Dante's new look. And then I read about it a little bit, and my anger kind of faded away, because it turns out, what I thought in the beginning was that, you know, they were going to make the same Dante, just a different look. So, like, they were going to continue the Devil May Cry series, or make a prequel, and kind of just change his look. Like, as if, for example, what I thought was they were making a younger Dante, like, and they were going to try to make some random crap up, like, oh, this was before his hair turned white and stuff like that. Which, to that, I say bullshit, because in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when he beats Beautiful Joe, he says that his hair has always been white. So, if Capcom decided to change his hair color in the same series of games, like with the same Dante, I would have been angry. I was on forums, everyone was like, oh no, it's just going to be the younger Dante. I was like, you lie! But no, revamping the story, revamping the character, recreating it, not extending it, I'm fine with that. Now you guys, I gotta be careful because I don't want to make this episode too long, and I know a lot of stuff has happened since I made the last episode, but, you know, like I said, I don't want to make it too long, so the last thing I want to talk about is Crysis 3. I know I'm not talking about Assassin's Creed, but I don't play Assassin's Creed, so... Now this is kind of ironic, because I just started playing Crysis 2, and they released a trailer for Crysis 3. Now, I love Crysis 2. I think it has some of the best first-person shooter multiplayer I have ever played in my life. And on top of that, I play it on the PC, and I got it for $7. So, you know, I maxed out on my PC, and it's pretty, and it shoots the P, and it's Crysis 2 redefined the shooting genre, and it redefined graphics. So, all I'm saying is, I really hope Crysis 3 does the same thing, and you know, now that I think about it, Battlefield 3 feels a lot like Crysis 2, and the graphics look very similar too, so I don't know if the Battlefield 3 people are playing a lot of Crysis 2, and they're like, oh, look at that, we should do that. But yeah, I'm hoping Crysis 3 does the same thing for this generation of games. I hope it surpasses all of them graphics-wise. I hope my computer can handle it, and as for the console, that's the end of this episode. I know I didn't talk about all the gaming stuff that has happened, but I tried to talk about the biggest things that happened, well, to me anyway, and hopefully to most of you. If you want to check out my tech channel, there's a lot of cool stuff happening in the tech world right now, a lot of new stuff coming out, a lot of cool builds happening, so if you want to check out that channel, link is going to be in the description. Link also to my review of the Avengers is going to be in the description. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next episode of the console, and I'll try to make it soon.